This is a classic American dream tech story. It's 1994 and you're a very successful investment banker on Wall Street. In fact, you're reputed to be the only senior vice president on a 5-figure salary. But you're intrigued by one statistic, a statistic that others don't find particularly interesting, but it keeps you awake at night. The World Wide Web is growing by 2,300% a month. Boom! Jeff Bezos of Amazon saw the future and the possibility of selling directly to consumers via the internet. He quit his job and moved lock, stock and barrel with his family to a place in Seattle and started up his company in a garage with 5 other people. Now that's a very brave thing to do, even if subsequently you're declared a genius. Well, you acquire this mega Whole Foods chain with its 460 units in the US and Canada and its 9 stores like these here in the UK. Amazon is increasingly now doing to grocery what it has done to books, entertainment, electricals, clothings and the like. Whilst no stranger to making acquisitions, this is the biggest takeover deal in Amazon's history and it's turned heads. The bid for Whole Foods stands at a whopping $13.4 billion and expect that to rise should anyone else enter the party. Jeff Bezos' Amazon is the largest internet-based retailer in the world by total sales and market share. From USB cables to Kindle readers and even the talking personal assistant Alexa, Amazon sells it all. From Amazon Basics to Amazon Prime, Bezos keeps his company consumer focused. Whether it's your shopping, your entertainment and streaming, your reading, and even controlling your home in an Internet Things of age, Amazon is ambitious. It wants to expand the way that the brand is connected to its customers by being an indispensable part of your life. These connections are allowing it to suck up an extraordinary amount of data about everyday facets of its customers' lives. Make no mistake about it, Amazon is primarily a data company, and it's data that is the magic elixir, if you'll excuse the pun, that lifts and separates it from its retail competitors. Amazon is a world tech giant, one of our very own WPP BrandZ Top 100 Most Valuable Global Brands, fearsome 5. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon and then Facebook, in that order, account for a quarter of the value of the brands in the BrandZ Top 100 Most Valuable Global Brands for 2017. Although Apple was the #1 brand in the BrandZ Top 100 Most Valuable Global Brands for 2017, Amazon was the fastest riser. It's now brand #4 with a brand value of $139 billion US, and this year it rose a massive 41%. Jeff Bezos is chairman, president and chief executive officer of Amazon. He's also a self-professed digital disruptor, from online shopping to cloud computing and now Whole Foods stores. His operating income in 2016 was nearly $136 billion, with a net profit of just $2.4 billion. But remember, Amazon didn't even make a profit until 2001. He has uniquely managed to convince Wall Street that Amazon should be held to different financial performance measures than other stocks they hold. Such is the persuasive nature of the man. But it's not the core retailing side of the business that's delivering profit growth. This is coming from Amazon's cloud computing business, Amazon Web Services. This unit is substantially more profitable, with no physical products to buy, store and ship. But while its growth is decelerating, its revenue still grew 43% over this year to $3.7 billion. That helps the bottom line a lot. Yet Jeff Bezos cares more about cash flow than he does about net income. And he's smart about it. This is where Amazon as a business model is at its most lethal. Amazon isn't looking to sit on the money it washes through its treasury. It's looking to spend it on investments like new warehouses, more Alexa-powered products, and original video programming. This will create for it the next chasm, separating it from the competition over the next decade. In a number of ways, Amazon is so far ahead of its nearest competitor that it's solved problems that they haven't even realised are problems yet. And this is what should frighten its competitors. Perhaps the ones not frightened are those in China. If you really want to see the future of e-commerce and the mix of online to offline, you need to study what's going on here in China, with the world's most digitally connected consumers, in the world's largest e-commerce market. Bezos still owns the URL relentless.com. That was the original name of the company, and to this very day it still redirects people to Amazon.com, the name he eventually gave the company in 1995. He was going to call it Cadabra, but so many people kept mispronouncing it, he decided that probably wasn't a great idea. Why books? The list of 20 goods that Bezos thought could be sold online got narrowed down to 5 most promising products, which included CDs and videos, that then got whittled down to just one: books. Here's a few of Jeff Bezos' own choice sayings. Focus on the long term and being the market leader rather than short-term profitability, a mantra he has steadfastly stuck to. It's still day one. Day one is the name of the Seattle building Bezos works in. Day two is stasis, followed by irrelevance, followed by excruciatingly painful decline, followed by death. And that's why it's always day one. He wrote to shareholders in January 2017. Our vision is to become the world's most consumer-centric company, where customers can come to find anything they want to buy online. His Whole Foods acquisition will help him achieve that. Amazon had a controversial start, with booksellers right around the world complaining they were putting them out of business. And retailers similarly challenged Amazon's web superiority and the amount of tax that they pay. And their fears now that the same thing might well happen in the grocery sector as well. As I wrote and broadcast in our WPP store, The History of Retail in 100 Objects, the cash register was invented by James Ritty so that he could prevent staff from pilfering cash and hear for himself when a sale had been made. But that was back in 1879, and shopping has been through a number of revolutions since. Now the unimaginable is about to happen, and it's Bezos who has imagined it again. Just 7 months ago, Amazon opened its first Go store in Seattle to its employees. It uses sensors to show what's been purchased and automatically charges a shopper's account as they walk out of the store. There are no checkouts. More Go stores will be rolled out soon. It's already tested its futuristic drone delivery service with a 13-minute delivery to a house in Cambridge. That may mean ordering Prime from Whole Foods is likely to mean your groceries are delivered quickly, and who knows, these stores may go cashless in the future too. Bezos is in a space race with that other great technological giant, Elon Musk's SpaceX. But whether the Bezos effect will get his space company, Blue Origin, to beat his rivals, which also includes Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic, remains to be seen. But for now, one of the world's greatest dreamers-in-chief has almost got liftoff with his acquisitions of Whole Foods. Is the sky really the limit for Amazon?